Hey guys, this is Tuma808 with Pacific Pixel Media, and today I'm going to be doing my review and unboxing of the Mahjong set. I did one yesterday, but I didn't realize there were actually two different sets. I thought it was just the color tiles. So we're going to kind of go through both a little bit quicker. You can watch my other one. So the one I got today is the Blooming Edition, and the one yesterday was the Mahjong Edition. So very similar themes, but we'll get into it today. So here is the Blooming Edition, inspired by the Oriental Spring. So like both editions, this is made by Joy C, and it is at Sam's Club for $150 right now. They both come with a mat, the tile racks, the tiles, leather game bag, and premium tiles case, which is all pretty cool. This one has a little bit of a different design. It has a little bit more springish look to it. High quality engraved tiles. Here's kind of the back so you can kind of see the set, but we'll look at the tiles together when we go through. So, same thing, flowers, Blooming Edition, and go ahead and open this up. So the case, leather case, vegan leather case is the same color. White vegan leather, pink strap, orange accents. Really nice. You can kind of see the detail of it. And opening it up, we have our racks. So a little bit different here. These racks they're the same racks, but all four of them are clear. As you can kind of see here, compared to the Cirque Edition. So the Cirque Edition does have four different colors: the neon blue, pink, and green and yellow. But the same exact rack. So if you're into those colors, I mean, it is a very colorful set comparatively. The mat, it does come with a mat which is pretty big. It does look like kind of like the back of it. So if you feel it, it is a heavy duty mat. You kind of see big enough for four people to play. It has a rubber feel, suede on there, and you can kind of smell the rubber. So hopefully that'll go away after a few uses. But that is this mat. Put this on top. And the Cirque mat, very similar. It has the same kind of circus patterns with the diamond chevron kind of looking thing, orange look. But heavy duty, feels thick, and rubber smell. And then the case, so both cases are the same cases, still has the leather in there, feels really nice to the touch. But same ones for both. And when you open it up, it has, your tokens. It has your manual for American Mahjong, and it has your four color die, two green, a light green, and a little light pink one. So here is the first set, and it has like a nice smooth interior, so you kind of protect your tiles. So you can see, so this is, zoom in. You can kind of see these tiles are a little bit different than the other ones. So here are you see they're all kind of the same color. Here are the winds, the jokers, 10 jokers, the flowers, and like the other set, the flowers don't have the numbers. So if that's going to be a problem, and then your blanks as needed. And you can kind of see, so it's that clear backing, pink backing. Here it looks like these are going to be the cracks. So you can see the symbols inside the lantern is pretty a little bit smaller, but the numbers are readable, 1 through 9. And then you can see the dragon, the red dragon that goes with it. So it's a little bit easier to kind of identify, especially if you're a newer player. For the bamboo, the BAMs, you do get, so they're all the same bamboo, so you can kind of tell them 1 to 9 again, all the same color, and then the green dragons to go with it. So pretty standard for that. And then the dots we have here. So you have your dots, like I said, very easy to read. You have your soaps, and they match, so it's kind of easier to see that each color will match each suit, right? So I know that was kind of one of my problems when I started playing. And then the winds, they have the big letters there. Not too hard to see, but a little distracting with that pink background. Now compared to the Cirque set, and this is the one I opened up yesterday, so you can kind of see the news. The winds are pretty big and legible, so you can see the news. The dragons are noted by it does say the colors, or the suits, the BAM and the crack. So it does kind of match those as well. And then the jokers are circus theme. Now the dots for this are beach balls, and it looks a very colorful set. Hard to kind of distinguish that these are going to be the soaps, which, well, dots are typically, yeah, with the soaps, which are this color here with the BAMs. So that's what I kind of, while it is very colorful, it does kind of give you kind of misleading to like the dragons. So if you're a visual person, like compared to this bamboo to this bamboo where the juggling pins, it can be kind of confusing with the dragons that go with it. And what I did notice, someone pointed out to me yesterday, with the yellow, it is a little bit harder to see if you don't have a lot of good light, and you can't really count how many pins there are. I guess you can kind of figure that out the longer you play. So that was kind of a concern of mine. Flowers, same thing, they're not numbered. And then same thing with the cracks. So the cracks are all different colored. So it could be a little confusing. And then your flowers here. It is a colorful set, and I do like the yellow backing. But it could be a learning curve for those that are beginners. So maybe you might want to stick with the blooming flower set, spring blooming edition set. So with the pink, but I think, and then I kind of So the size of these tiles is a good thickness. I do like the thickness. The weight is a little bit lighter. I think when I read it, it said these are acrylic tiles, so they aren't going to have that weight that you kind of like if you like a traditional set. But being light, it's a lot easier to transport. Does still have a good feel, and you can feel on the bottom if you're used to like kind of feeling the etchings to see what the tiles are. That does help. And like I kind of was talking in my other one, the pushing tiles, not a huge fan of, because they don't connect in any way to the rack. They're kind of just used separately, and they do kind of fit in, but they do fit pretty good with fitting on the tile without thinking that they're gonna fall off, except for that one. And placing them on top of the rack, you know, pretty solid as far as a rack is concerned. But the minor discrepancies, you know, if you enjoy playing American Mahjong and you like the smaller tiles, if you like the colors, the bright colors, the Cirque John set might be the one for you. Once again, it is $150. That includes a mat, your carrying case, the 160 tiles, and the racks. So the book, which I do like. This instruction book does have kind of like everything else you need to do, which way to do your, how to start and everything. So I do like how these are, but the chips are a little bit different used than like a traditional Mandarin game. But overall, like a nice quality set. I think for your preference, it's going to be depending on if you like those neon colors, and you're okay with kind of everything being different colors. For me, as a kind of a beginner / intermediate player, I do like the blooming edition a little bit more. Traditional colors, so you can kind of see numbers could be a little bit bigger, but I think it's if I'm gonna play, I prefer this set. The winds look good, flowers look good, and the dots look good. So, you know, based on your preference, tile size, decent. If you like the smaller version, I like the traditional heavier version. So when you do shuffle the tiles, you get that kind of clanging sound that, you know, I kind of grew up with. But overall, so I had rated it a little bit different yesterday. I do rate the blooming edition a little bit higher. I would say that would be closer to an 8 out of 10, with the aesthetics and the traditional colors. And I do like the Cirque John is good for if you do like that neon colors, but I still give it kind of a 6.5 out of 10, just because it could be confusing to read it, and you know. But I do think people like the personality of the colors. But for $150, this is a great beginner set for you to start playing. I do like the Costco version a little bit better, so look at my review for that. But that's all I got for you. Hope if you do enjoy playing Mahjong, that you'll at least give it a look and give it a try. So if you do, give me a like and follow, and wait for the next one. So thanks for watching.